first time that I climbed up a tree, which is not easy work to do. And it's at first I was kind of nervous about it, but I got pretty good at it. And you got to send a little noose in there, and the first time I pulled out a little nestling and held it in my hands, it was amazing. It was amazing. Around mid-April, I start going and doing nest checks in every single tree that an RCW roosts in. You actually climb up in the tree, use a little bitty chainsaw, cut a hole in, and insert these into the tree so they're flush with it. And this helps the woodpeckers so they don't have, it take them 2 to 4 years to excavate a cavity on their own. This is our way of helping them out. Keep other animals, like pileated woodpeckers, red-headed woodpeckers, they'll go and they'll actually peck out if they didn't have these guards. And they call it blowing up. They blow up the cavity, make it so big, and they take it over. So that's why we have the PVC and the pipe. The white bands are on the trees just so we can identify them. They let people, like our firefighters, know which trees they need to protect. We have 4 clusters down Boy Scout Road. So if you're there at the right time of day, that's the key, is being there at the right time of day. You can see them every single day. It's incredibly satisfying work to do because not a lot of people that work with endangered species actually get to put their hands on the species and actually get to see their work benefit. Like with other long-lived species, it's usually just habitat work. You do what you can to help the habitat, and you hope that they respond, but you don't actually get that hands-on experience with them. We on the other hand, we get to, I get to know every single individual that's in my population. I know where they were born. I know you can, when you've been doing it long enough, you know how old they are. What I think cool, I guess being a woman, I think is cool because they're cooperative breeders, which is, it's not very common, but they live in a family group with 2 breeders, and sometimes they have male helpers. So there's only 1 girl in the group, only 1 lady, and she gets very well taken care of. She lays her eggs in the dominant male's tree, which is usually the most elaborate, the nice. It's got these great big resin wells, and the female will lay her eggs in that tree, and the male will incubate the eggs. And I think they'll take turns during the day whenever they're foraging, but he usually takes care of the eggs, takes care of the nestlings, takes care of business. Pre-European civilization, there was an estimate of about 500,000 RCWs that existed through that 99 million acres. Right now, there's an estimate about 15,000. So that's directly related to the habitat loss. 3% of the habitat's remaining, 3% of the birds are remaining. There's a lot of people that are dedicating their entire careers and a lot of their life to this species, and it is one that I think will be able to be recovered in my lifetime.